As an engineering student, life can be hard. Classes are long, assignments are difficult, readings involve reading. Sometimes you may find yourself awake at 3 a.m. in the morning, still up trying to get an assignment done. The essentials can easily fall by the wayside. Your meals look like a classic engineering sandwich. You've started skipping showers, and your newfound BO isn't inviting. As an engineering student and a human being, this isn't sustainable, it isn't productive, and it's not good for you. Here is our video on how to take care of yourself.
Mental health is important. As an engineering student, things often get very stressful, but the best way to help with that stress is balancing work and play. Personally, one of my favorite ways to de-stress and balance my work with play is spending time in nature. One of my favorite pastimes is skiing. I love to ski. It's one of my favorite things to do, and I go as many times as I can every year. Another way that I like to de-stress is I like to go shooting. It's a nice way to just blow off some steam. Spending time in nature and in the outdoors is a great way just to relax and to help yourself balance that work with some play. It can be difficult to make time for that as an engineering student, but it's still very important to take care of yourself, because if you don't do that, you won't function to your fullest capacity as a student. And if you don't do that, you won't do well in school. So take some advice from me and go play.
My name is Dr. David DePaul, your resident expert in taking a shower. The first step is to turn on the water. As a disclaimer, we do have the water pointing away from my body because we do not want to spill the water all over the floor. Typically, when you shower, you're going to have this, the shower liner, inside the bathtub. The first step, shampoo. Shampoo is applied to the hair. Now, if you don't keep your hair completely greasy, if you're not a computer science major, use this at least 2 to 3 times a week. Simply apply this by opening the container, pouring it on your hand, and then putting it in your hair. Mind like so. The second step, conditioner. Conditioner is applied typically after shampoo. Here we have the Tea Tree Weightless Conditioner, clean and purify for refreshed hair and scalp. Similar application process. Apply to your hand, apply what's in your hands, and then scrub, and then wait for 2 minutes for it to soak in and condition your hair. Soap can come in many shapes and sizes, though as an engineering student, you might not know what soap is. Soap, spelled S-O-A-P, is used to clean the body. So, there are 2 techniques for applying bar soap. One is directly to the body, like so. After wetting the soap, you apply directly along that line. Or, alternatively, what you will do, you will wet your hands with the soap, getting it to look sort of like this, and then apply directly to your body, like so. You lather your body up, and then you get under the shower to rinse it off. You may be wondering why I have 3 separate products. Shampoo, conditioner, and soap, instead of using a 3-in-1. If you are currently using a 3-in-1, please reconsider. Your hair is different from your body. There are many different schools in how long a shower should take. Some people prefer to speed run it at 3 minutes. Some people like a longer shower, 15 to 20 minutes. And some people base it on how many songs they can sing. There are some important ways to end a shower. One way is by completely turning off all the hot water to make it completely cold and close all your pores. Now, I would like to just say thank you very much for watching. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to finish this one up.
Another critical part when it comes to taking care of yourself is maintaining good personal hygiene. A big step to doing that is finding a deodorant and applying it to your body. Since society has decided that engineers are quite stinky breed, I figured I'd show you guys how to wear and how to purchase this deodorant. So first, you're gonna go to a grocery store or Walgreens or CVS or any pharmacy really, and pick out your selection. They have plenty of options, I mean, many different brands. So any of them will do, honestly. Find a scent that you like. For example, Old Spice Captain. You can take the cap off, smell it, not for me, etc., etc. I myself, I'm a big fan of Native. Does the job quite well. Now, once you have your deodorant, two-step process. Take this guy off, get it nice and good, and then you're just gonna apply it to the underside of your armpits. This takes away that natural engineering scent and makes you smell like a normal part of society. That's all.
Hello everyone, this is your resident chef and engineer, Daniel, checking in to help you better your cooking while studying engineering at UVM. While we all know the engineer's favorite study snack while they do their work is the classic engineering sandwich. Delicious. My job here is to help you meal prep something a little bit more healthy for your body in the form of a cherry tomato feta pasta bake. So how do we actually make this feta cherry tomato pasta bake? Well, the first step is to assemble all of your ingredients. Now the second thing you need to do is prepare your veggies. First, loosely dice your half onion, quarter your tomatoes if they're too large. The third step is to combine all of your ingredients into a large baking dish. Placing your feta in the center of the dish. Then place your onion and tomato around the feta. And add olive oil and your seasonings of choice. The fourth step is to bake this dish. Place it in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for approximately 40 minutes or until feta is golden. Cook the pasta while your dish is baking in the oven. Boil water and cook your pasta. The very last step is to combine and serve the two parts of this dish. Add your pasta to the baking dish and mix completely, ensuring that the feta is evenly distributed across each noodle.
Now, you may be wondering why we have 3 separate products. Shampoo.
Go. Go.
Like and subscribe.